Mr. Ames.
Yeah.
I'm afraid the alteration of your tunic will take some little time.
It's my own fault, I guess. I'm putting on a little weight.
I find I have this tunic on the racks. It approximates your size. If you could wear it this afternoon, I will send your own garment to your ship when the work is completed.
I don't see anything wrong with that, Mr. Dye. This will work out just fine. I'm docked at Pier 5, the SS Marina. Thanks very much,
sir.
Right.
Well, I'll tell you, Henry, this is the only one I like. And I've got a suit almost exactly like it, so I'll come back when you've got some more stock in, huh?
Thank you, sir.
Good day, Mr. Evans. Evans 先生買嘢咩？
冇㗎，睇又去咗啦。
Hong Kong.
Oh, this is a dream. Say, little Diane has got to have this one. It's me. That is the real me. Roger, I've been having a ball.
Let's see what you picked out.
There, that pile. Too much? You told me to go hog wild.
I meant hog wild. You need twice this much. Here.
Roger, I'm getting top heavy.
Oh, come on. You need more than this. Let's see what this is. Bring me some more of that junk, will you, please? Oh, there we are. That's beautiful.
Hey, Roger,
Yeah?
you know what I wish?
What do you wish? They were real?
No, I wish they were peanuts. I'm hungry.
Don't worry. You're doing all right. Last night you were broke, stranded 6,000 miles from home. Today you got all your bills paid, you got passage home in the marina, and you got a little, front money to boot.
Lucky me.
That's right, lucky you. Just do as I say, honey, that's all. How much?
$100 US.
Yeah. Here, take 50. Come on.
你未俾我個口攞我啊？唔得喎，我叫警察喎。有似你啊，咁硬嚟喎。
Hey, those two people who were in here, did you happen to catch what they were saying? Huh? 北富買乜嘢啊？講乜嘢啊？
哦，佢講埋晒啲無謂嘢，又話幫你還清晒啲債，又話俾銀響 Marina 買船位，叫佢搭 Marina 船翻企。
Marina, huh? 打電話嘛？
哦，翻企。
I'm good. Hello? Orient Export Lines? Listen, would it be possible for me to book a passage on the Marina, SS Marina? Good. That's very good. Listen, I understand it sails tonight. Fine, I'll be on board. Listen, my name is Evans. Yep, Evans, Glenn Evans. And my baggage should be on board this afternoon. Thanks very much. I'm going, Buckful.
Que ahorita la noche yo te despertado, que todita la noche yo te he buscado, que todita la noche yo te he buscado. Yo te he buscado, samba, yo te desea, un enfermo de amores que se borrea, un enfermo de amores que se borrea.
Your dinner satisfactory, gentlemen?
Perfect, Jingmei.
And what's to report from the police department, Inspector?
I can't find fault with the thing. It's an excellent dinner.
Thank you. Now, will you explain why you sit here and making face like you've been poisoned? It's bad for business, you know.
I didn't realize I was being so obvious. The fact is, our newspaper friend here is leaving for the States tonight, which is something of a sad occasion.
I know. I happen to have an Oriental antidote. Pronounced champagne.
Oh, there you go.
I'll send a bottle over. And you have a nice trip, Glenn.
Thanks, Jingmei. I'm gonna miss you. And the Golden Dragon. Oh, hey, John. Hey, silly summer.
Don't you worry, Glenn. I'll see she behaves.
I'll bet you will.
佢有分數㗎啦。
All right, Glenn, we've said all the pleasant and obvious things about this trip of yours. Would you care to tell me the truth about it?
I knew it. We're having a wonderful dinner, and you have to start being official.
I just can't help myself. Oh, forgive me for looking with suspicion on this sudden and unexpected decision of yours to spend several weeks of your very precious time aboard some rusty old tub. It's just not like you.
Look, other people have romantic notions about long ocean cruises. Why shouldn't I?
Well, let me put it this way. I'm only interested if your reason has some bearing on my job. If it hasn't, say so. I'll drop the whole matter.
Seriously, I wish I could tell you about it, but I'm not sure myself. I'm working on 75% hunch. I might be chasing a story, and then again, there might be nothing to it.
I'd like to hear the other 25%.
I'd like to be able to tell you. Now, drink your champagne.
Now, just let me ask you this. How long have you been on this story?
Just a few days. Matter of fact, I fell into it. I can't hazard a guess how it's going to come out.
Oh. Well, I see. I won't get anywhere pumping you any further, will I?
Check. I'll tell you something. If everything adds up for me, you'll be the first to know about it, all right?
Well, drink up. It's almost time to get to your ship.
Young boy.
Young boy.
See right there. I just wanted to see if you could do a job for me, that's all.
What kind of job?
Beat a guy up. You could be the man if you're interested.
What are you, some kind of nut?
No, no. Pays good. It's easy money. Don't worry about a thing. Just do the job and then walk away from it, see?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Who's the guy?
Me.
Sure you ain't drunk?
No, I ain't drunk. I'm cold sober. Come on. Look, this is all the money I got on me, but I expected to earn it. No matter what I say after you start, finish the job. Understand? Finish it. Come on. Okay.
You sure got your money's worth, chum.
find him in there tonight. What have we here?
There's a wallet.
Roger Ames, purser on the Marina. Must have been coming back to the ship when that man jumped him. Badly hurt?
A little worse for wear.
Mr. Ames? Mr. Ames, I'm Chief Inspector Campbell. What can you tell me about this?
Nothing. Oh, it happened to me anyway.
I was hoping you could tell us. There was a man working you over when we drove up. We must have frightened him off. I'm afraid he made off with your money. Now, did you get any sort of look at it?
He must have stabbed me from behind the way my head feels. Oh.
You carrying much money on you?
He should have got me going ashore. I took a bath shooting craps.
Take it easy.
Yeah. Didn't I see you someplace today?
I think we go to the same tailor.
Oh, yeah. Poor old Di. He loaned me this jacket. Wait till he takes a look at it.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
Think you can make it back to the ship?
Oh, yeah.
Good boy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, thanks. I'll be all right now. Thanks for helping me aboard. I've got a first aid kit in my cabin. I'll patch myself up.
We might be able to help.
No, thank you, sir. You've done enough already.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. The chap's in rocky shape. Come on, the bar's back here. I'll buy you a drink.
Easy.
Talbot, how'd you get in here?
Does that matter a lot to you, chum?
Get out. That's no other sailor.
What are you going to do? Report me to the skipper?
I might.
What would our friend in Honolulu think about that if you did?
Who are you talking about?
Johnny Long. Who else?
I don't know anyone by that name.
Come off it, Roger. You work for Johnny Long. You're supposed to take his hot money from Honolulu to Hong Kong and then trade it in for jewelry that old Di smuggles in from Red China.
What are you talking about? Do you know?
Well, you should be able to figure it out by now. Johnny Long didn't trust you with all that loot. Somebody had to keep an eye on you. That's my job. You should have been smart enough to know there'd be somebody around, just in case you had any ideas about double-crossing Johnny. And if you got an idea like that, you should have been bright enough to get to Johnny's man, in case you wanted to follow through. You might have saved yourself some lumps tonight.
Now, look. Do I have to throw you out of here?
Come on, now. Even on one of your good days, chum, I wouldn't recommend you try that.
If you knew anything about stones, you'd realize that these are paste. I bought them for a friend of mine back in the States.
Yeah, sure.
No, that's the truth.
Knock it off. I know what you're doing. I've been watching you. So now you go back to Honolulu and you tell Johnny you was robbed. You got the bruises to prove it. Even witnesses. Tough luck for Johnny, huh? He's out some money that's hot anyway, and you're in a nice package of diamonds. What can he do?
I don't know. You're telling it.
I'm trying to help you, Judge.
Same evening me. Have a good voyage, Glenn.
Thanks, old buddy.
I hope that 25% hunch pays off.
If it does, you'll know about it, I promise you.
Oh, Miss Dooley.
Hi, Inspector.
You looking for your way off the ship?
Why, I just got here. Oh, I'm getting out of your hair. I'm going home. And I paid all my bills before I left.
I'm afraid Hong Kong wasn't too good to you.
I'm afraid you can say that again. I've had bookings fold on me before, managers who robbed me blind and stranded me without a dime, but I had to come to this rock to find out it's illegal to be stupid enough to let things like that happen to you.
We were only concerned for your welfare, Miss Dooley.
Yeah, thanks a ton.
I'd like to introduce a fellow passenger of yours. He's an old friend, which should warn you to keep your guard up at all times.
Thank you.
Miss Dooley, Glenn Evans.
How do you do?
Hello.
Well, I'd better get going if I'm going to get off. Nice seeing you, Miss Dooley.
Hope to see you again, Miss Dooley.
How can you miss on this tub?
Check.
I suppose you'd classify that under the heading of fortunate accidents.
What's that?
Facing the prospect of some 20 days at sea with a fellow passenger like Miss Dooley.
Yeah. Beats being run over by a rickshaw, Inspector.
Who was he?
Merchant Seaman Clifford Talbot. We had a routine report on him last night that he was missing from the crew of the SS Marina when she sailed. Very tidy. Thank you, Doctor. Mr. Wu, you'd better send a message to the skipper of the Marina. Tell him we have his man, the circumstances. Then there's my friend Glenn Evans aboard the Marina. I think I'd better send him a personal message.
I think I should warn you, Glenn, if I haven't already, that I have an almost infinite capacity for this kind of jazz.
You mean the dancing or the drink?
The whole bit. I'm a smash at everything that takes me nowhere or is even a little bit actively bad for me.
Honey, you underestimate yourself. You a smash at being good company. Cheers.
Message for you, Mr. Evans.
Oh, thanks a lot. Excuse me.
Bad news?
For someone, certainly. Gonna have to desert you for a couple of minutes.
The last man who said that to me hasn't been heard from yet.
He obviously wasn't on a small freighter in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, now was he? Have another drink and I'll catch up.
Come in. Oh, come in, Mr. Evans.
Yes, sir? I just received this message from Inspector Campbell in Hong Kong. I imagine you got one like it, huh?
I was notified.
This means the police will be waiting for us when we dock in Honolulu, doesn't it?
I doubt if they'll delay us very long, Mr. Evans. After all, there's no evidence that Talbot was murdered on board.
Well, there's no evidence he wasn't either, is there? The police will have to make what they call a routine investigation. That'll take a long time, won't it?
That possibility has occurred to me, Mr. Evans.
Captain, I'd like your permission to radio Customs in Honolulu and say that I'm convinced Talbot was working for a smuggling ring.
You have evidence of this?
No, but I have good reason to believe there's a smuggler on board now. With a little help from you, I think we could smoke him out.
Hey, I'm only one drink ahead. You'll have no trouble catching up.
Here I come.
Look, if something's bugging you, you don't have to be polite. I'll go away.
No. Stay and talk to me.
Well, then let's talk about that sailor off our ship who was killed back in Hong Kong.
Did you hear about that?
The bar steward told me it's all over the ship.
I guess that figures. Well, anyone for dancing?
Crazy. be a long voyage, isn't it, Glenn?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of days, a lot of nights.
About 18 more to be exact.
It's a little long to pretend it's my high school junior prom, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Besides, kids grow up awful fast.
Oh, let's not grow up too fast. First thing you know, everything gets so serious.
I brought you up here to be serious.
That's what I was afraid of.
It's very serious business.
Oh, we're not the type, either one of us.
Oh, I don't know. I think we made rather a charming couple in there.
You haven't even known me 24 hours.
It's long enough
For what?
to warn you as a friend.
I thought that's what I was supposed to be doing.
Oh, I'm not warning you against Glenn Evans. You got to take your chances with him.
Oh?
Do you know what's going to happen when we dock at Honolulu?
Uh-uh.
The police are going to come on board and start investigating the death of that sailor back in Hong Kong.
So, I didn't kill him.
I know you didn't, but the ship's going to be searched and everybody on it.
Chassis?
That wireless message was from Inspector Campbell. Talbot had a record as a smuggler. That means special agents from Customs are going to come on board and nose around. Still think it's Jazzy?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd tell you in case you were smuggling in a few pounds of opium to your old aunt in Peoria.
I don't have to. She grows her own poppies.
Jazzy?
Give me an hour, will you, Glenn?
An hour? Just who are you dressing for?
You, darling. Any objections?
Put it that way, no.
Yeah, come in. Okay. You asked me if I killed Talbot, and I said I did. Now, what else do you want from me?
Out.
Now, look. I didn't kill Talbot for nothing, honey. You're in, very in, all the way. Nothing's changed about our deal.
I didn't agree to go along with murder. We haven't got a deal.
You know, I could slap some sense into that head of yours.
Oh, that's been tried by experts. I'm a slow study, Roger. I don't learn by hard knocks, or I wouldn't be here.
I'll tell you why you're here. Because Roger brought you here, that's why.
And I'd still be in Hong Kong if you'd said one word about murder. This was supposed to be so easy. You had it all figured out. This deal was so clean, it was almost sanitary.
Still is, as far as you're concerned. Nothing's changed.
Nothing except a sentence if we get caught.
Oh, come on, honey. Get off the panic button, will you? There's no connection between the stuff you'll be carrying ashore at San Francisco and Talbot.
Then why'd you have to kill him?
Because he was trying to cut us out, that's why. But nobody knows about that except you and me. We'd be pretty stupid to talk about it, wouldn't we?
Well, maybe you're right. But I don't think I can do it now. I mean, helping you sneak those diamonds past customs was...
Now, look. Just listen to me, honey. I didn't bargain for murder either. It happened. And I'm going to live with it. And so are you.
No, Roger.
Oh. Shut up! Now, don't give me that no Roger bit. Just listen to me. Now, you make trouble for me, honey. And I'll drag you with me right along to the death house.
I didn't come here to make trouble.
All right. Now, what's bothering you about Honolulu?
The police. Glenn Evans said the police would come on board to investigate Talbot's death.
All right. So we don't know anything about that, do we?
No.
Okay. I might as well give you the stuff now.
Hey, are you sure those are real diamonds? Some of that junk jewelry you bought me in Hong Kong looks a lot sharper.
That's the idea, sweetheart. These were dipped in shellac when they left Red China. Here, put them on. I want these clowns aboard to get used to seeing them on you.
Ooh.
What's the matter now, honey?
I can't help it, Roger. It feels like a noose. Oh, Roger, I'm scared. What if the customs men spot these?
Oh, boy. You know, I'm getting tired of telling you this, honey. If I told you once, I told you 100 times. Hong Kong is not a diamond port. All the customs men look for once you leave Hong Kong is narcotics. They wouldn't look twice at this stuff. Besides, I knew they gotta look phony.
Oh, thanks a load.
That is the best offer I've had today.
You really mean you did all that in 1 hour?
No. I've been working on it for 25 years off and on.
These are very nice. I knew they looked like they're real.
What do you mean, look like? They're as real as any dime store can make them.
Had me completely fooled. I thought they were cheap imitation. I guess it was just their regal setting that put them over. Shall we, darling?
So that's how I got my start in showbiz, being a target for a kooky knife thrower. I didn't mind when he started hitting the bottle to quiet his nerves, but I knew I'd had it. I mean, my mother didn't raise any two-headed daughters, but by the end of the second show, this character couldn't tell the difference.
I beg your pardon, Captain. I was admiring your necklace, Miss Dooley.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you should know we have a safe on board, which is available to you.
Oh, you've got to be kidding. I paid $4.98 for this. Anybody wants it badly enough to steal it, they can be my guest. Oh, anybody? They're playing our song.
You're doing just great, girl. Keep it up.
Anyone can be a smash in the out-of-town tryouts, Roger. We still have to open this act for the money audience.
Now, back to Hong Kong.
Oh, hello, Doctor. How are you?
Fine. You got the manifests ready? Like to know if you've had anything on board that the Public Health Department should be interested in?
Sure, come on in.
All right, let's have the stuff.
Sorry, I don't have it. I had trouble in Hong Kong.
What do you mean, trouble?
Now, look. When you're not running errands for Johnny Long, you're a doctor. Look at my face. Some character knocked me off on the way to the ship. He took everything. Lucky for me, a cop came along. I could have been killed.
Johnny isn't going to like this.
Well, I don't know what I can do about it. I didn't like it very much either.
Okay. I'll tell Johnny.
Okay. Tell him I'll see him as soon as I get off the ship.
Thank you, Mr. Ames. The ship has no health problem. I'll see the captain.
Yeah. Yeah, you do that.
Just coming to see you. Come and do the town with me. Honolulu's my second home.
Oh, I can't, Glenn. I have a date.
Ah, all right. Have fun.
Roger, I think you and I better have a fast little conference.
Later.
No, I think now is a good time. What are we doing in this hotel?
I told you I keep a hotel room here. Come on.
Is that supposed to be a great source of comfort to me? Look, Roger, we have a deal. No hanky-panky. If you're getting any ideas, you're...
Stop flattering yourself, will you? This is strictly a business proposition all the way. Come on.
Sorry to be the worrying type, Roger, but there are all kinds of businesses.
Not as far as I'm concerned.
Roger!
Now, look, I don't want to be rough on you again, honey. Just behave yourself, and I won't have to be. That's it. Atta girl. There we are. Whoa! Side. I hate to do this, honey, but I can't take any chances. I'm going to be busy for a couple of hours, and I don't want you running back to the ship for those diamonds. Okay. Now, don't sweat too much. I'll be back, and I'll make it up to you, okay? Come on. Just think beautiful thoughts. You'll be all right. Doesn't Johnny think I can find my way to his place? Let's go.
Well, Roger, you surprised me. You're usually much more punctual.
Yeah, I know, Johnny. There was a police investigation. Nobody got off the ship.
I see. Doc tells me you told him you had a little trouble this trip.
Yeah, that's right, Johnny. Oh, do you mind if I pour myself a drink?
Not at all.
Thanks. The way I figure it, it must have been a tip-off. You see, I was coming back to the ship. I got as far as the pier. There's this gun shoved in my back. Some guy worked me over. He did a good job, too. He cleaned me out. I was telling Doc back at the ship, it's lucky for me a cop came along. You know, I could have been killed. There's a police report on it back in Hong Kong.
Yes. So Doc tells me.
Yeah. Gee, I'm sorry about this, Johnny. See, Johnny, I didn't have a chance. You can see where he slugged me.
Roger, you said there was a leak?
Yeah, it doesn't figure any other way.
Do you think the tailor in Hong Kong double-crossed me?
You know something? I thought a lot about that, Johnny. It could be. He knows the whole action. Now, if this guy was hungry or on the make, it might make some sense.
Have you had any other deep thoughts lately, Roger? Who else could have known that you were carrying that merchandise?
Well, this is just a crazy hunch, Johnny, but it's the best I can do. We had a seaman on board named Talbot. Yeah. He's been making a run now with us for, I'd say over a year. Almost all the time I've been working for you.
What does that prove, Roger?
Well, I've been bugged by this guy, Johnny. A couple of times I was almost sure he was tailing me. Now, this trip, he didn't even make it back to the ship.
So?
He was killed in Hong Kong. His body was dumped in the harbor. That's why the cops were on board today, you see. I just have a hunch. Now, it's only a hunch, Johnny, but I think that the guy he hired to beat me up and grab the stuff double-crossed him.
Bing, does this all make sense to you?
It could have been Talbot, that's all I'm saying.
Oh, sure. Oh, you're double-crossing us, Roger. Sorry, but we're going to have to look into this.
Look, I told you everything. I don't know what I can prove.
Well, that's all right, Roger. We know.
I've heard men lie with their dying breath, Roger. Don't you make that mistake. Live to steal from someone else.
Oh, come on, Johnny. You know I wouldn't steal. Look, killing me isn't going to get your stuff back, Johnny. I can't tell you anymore because I don't know anymore.
I'm going to kill you in 20 seconds, Roger, unless you tell me where you've hidden the diamonds.
Well, how can I tell you? I didn't hide them. Johnny, every word I'm telling you is the truth.
That's too bad. Really too bad. 10 seconds are up, Roger.
You gonna kill me anyway?
In 6 seconds, Roger.
Johnny, this is crazy. I don't have your diamonds!
And you'll die an honest man. In 3 seconds. 1.
Johnny.
2. 3.
Oh, no! Come on! Okay. I got the stuff. I got it.
You see how hard it is to trust people, Roger? You had me fooled. All right. Let's go get the diamonds. Where are they?
I left them at the ship. I was planning to take them on to San Francisco and fence them there.
That was brilliant of you. Now, how do you propose to get them off the ship? We can't send Doc back to do the job. And the marina, I gather, is crawling with cops and customs agents.
Well, I got a girl working with me. She can wear them off. She's already been cleared by customs, and the stuff has been, too. It's all right. I left her at the hotel.
It's very good. Let's go get her.
Okay. Now you know I'm telling the truth. You can see I had her here, Johnny. See the gag and the cord. I don't know how she got loose. Can't figure it.
You'd better be able to find her.
You know, maybe she went back to the ship. I could call her there, huh?
You do that, Roger.
So we'll overlook the fact that you failed to declare that necklace at customs this afternoon, if you agree to cooperate with customs.
Captain, there's a call from Miss Dooley.
Have it put through here. But tell them you're ringing her stateroom. How about it? You'll get full immunity if you help us.
Help how?
If that's Roger Ames, agree to do whatever he asks. All right?
All right.
Miss Diane Dooley?
Yes, this is Miss Dooley.
Here is your party.
Diane, it's Raj. Look, honey, I'm sorry about what I did.
You should be.
Look, please, don't hang up on me, honey, please. There's been a change in the plan. Now, you've got to help me. If you don't, I'm dead. I mean that.
He's telling the truth, Miss Dooley. If you don't help him this time, he's dead.
Now, look, honey, all you have to do is wear the stuff ashore. I'll meet you at the Waikiki Surf Club. That's right. I'll be there about 8 o'clock.
I'll be there.
Good girl. Looks like you're in business, huh? You willing to go through with this, Miss Dooley?
Told him I'd meet him at the surf club. I'll be there.
So will we.
listen carefully. This is what I want you to do.
Where are you?
I told you to listen. You're doing fine up to now. We're watching you, though. Just keep following instructions like your life depended on it. Because mine does.
Just tell me what you want me to do. I'll do it.
Leave right now, okay? Tell the doorman that you want Charlie's cab. Tell Charlie to take you to Lousy Chow's restaurant. I'll be waiting for you there. Okay.
Cab opening.
Well, well, what do you know, sister? We're being followed. Did a little talking, huh? Well, that's no surprise. We'll take care of it.
That's the cab we want. Let's back up and follow him. Come on.
Thank you, Miss Dooley, for going to the trouble of bringing me these.
It's nothing, really.
Roger, I hope you explained to Miss Dooley the cost of losing a gamble like this. Or didn't you think you could lose?
I'm alive, I guess is all I can ask.
Well, got what we came for anyway.
That's right, honey. Sorry, lover.
Attention, please. Superjet Flight 501 for Sydney, Australia. Now loading at gate number 7. Last call for flight 501. All passengers aboard, please.
Flight 501, cleared for takeoff. Flight 501, cleared for takeoff.
Welcome home, old friend.
Thank you, old friend.
And what's happened to you?
Well, I had a couple of days in the General Hospital in Honolulu with a coma.
How did that happen?
It's a very long story. I'll tell you all about it on the way home. By the way, it's a good story, too. It has all the ingredients, including a moral, which you won't like very much.
You don't say, old boy.
Yes, I do, old boy. The moral is crime pays.
Crime pays.